Hello, I'm Casino Heist, and this is what my voice sounds like. So we just beat a boss, earned the heavy arrows, and I went back and saved, came back to the boss arena. I don't think these eggs were here before. It seems like with the boss gone, the curse is having an opportunity to spread. Oh, also I took some damage on the way from the save point back to the boss, so sorry about that. Let's see. Ah, there was a save point right after the boss, and I forgot about that. I was worried I was gonna die and have to refight the boss. Well, there's a drawbridge here, but it seems like we can't get enough height to get over it. So we'll go down. It seems like we're in Karst Castle proper now, out of the Royal Pinathecoteca. I was worried there was a some sort of upside-down priestess coming up to hit me, but it was just my reflection in the water as I fell. Well, it seems these little guys can swim. Sort of. Or just jump higher in the water, which is more or less what I can do. Ah, man, those things are inspired by Bowser's Castle, I suppose. Aha. Let's see, we should be getting up back up to ground level pretty soon. Anything hidden here? I don't recall. This isn't a 100% playthrough. I hope there was no one over there that I hit with my arrows. Oh no! I'm sorry. Meow. Welcome to Karst Castle, human. That black dress. A sacrifice maiden from Lun, I presume. Meow. Perhaps even your methods wouldn't be enough to save us. A sacrifice maiden, huh? Nobody's referred to me by that name before. He seems to know a bit more than others who have met me. They commented on my outfit, but the black dress may be something specific to what are called sacrifice maidens. Or sacrifice priestess, whatever he called me. Meow. Ha 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 ha. Anything else? No. And just to... Yep, even he has nothing different to say if I'm a cat. Yeah, and so that switch brought down the drawbridge, so now we have our shortcut. So yeah, the heavy arrows, especially when added to the pocket and sensory, both of which I have equipped at the moment, are very powerful. Oof, gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I can send these giant arrows just pinging off the bell here. So... there's a little trick I learned. So you might have noticed there was a ladder going up back there in that direction, and there's this odd structure here. Well, I happen to know that there is a switch up above me that will cause these blocks to recede, and that'll open up a shortcut that I can use to make this save point a little more convenient going forward. Now, I happen to have learned from a speedrun I watched by a player called Half Coordinated I think it was maybe the most recent Awesome Games Done Quick, or the last Summer Games Done Quick. At any rate, so he pointed out that speedrunners know the Bachmann patch's effect. It'll hit anything like in basically the same way that your leaf hits at things, which means it can, if it's positioned right, activate switches. But even though this isn't 100% playthrough, I'm still going to show off what's inside the route we were supposed to take to get to that switch. See, I don't think I'm missing any hidden walls around here. No, but there is something... once I clear out all my foes. So that's a little suspicious, right? Just this pit with seemingly no reason to go over there. Well, there's an ivory bug sitting on an invisible platform. And I guess we would have been able to see the ivory bug just standing on nothing after we had gone to the upper level of this room. Oh boy, yikes. Yeah, the platform wasn't as wide as I thought it was. I thought it'd have more space to jump in. Oh, yikes. Can't die twice in a row. I won't be able to reclaim my souls. I like to think I've shown admirable restraint in not talking about Dark Souls too much while playing this game. I mean, the comparisons to Dark Souls are certainly there, but if you're familiar with the game, you can probably make them yourself. I'm not being very careful, am I? And I don't think there's much to be gained by me just saying, this is kind of like Dark Souls also, like every 5 minutes. If you haven't played Dark Souls, then it's not going to mean anything to you. And if you have, you'll probably, like I said, you'll probably be able to notice it yourself. No, whoops, I thought I still had the bellflower equipped. Oh. So, here, gotta be careful about triggering those, but it's not too difficult if you know what you're doing. Is there a... Okay, I thought there was something hidden. So yeah, the heavy arrows, as you can see, are extremely good. I didn't have them the first time, and most players won't, because... Whoop! Because that boss is pretty difficult to defeat without taking damage. Yeah, nothing hidden. And here's the switch. I guess I might as well save. I picked up an ivory bug, after all. Oop. Ah! So if I had equipped the drilling arrows along with the heavy arrows, I could have just fired one volley and... let's see. Oh, that looks difficult. I could have just fired one volley and taken out the whole area, which is more or less what I managed to do anyway. Surprised I took damage there. Yeah, nothing really presents too much of a challenge at this point. I mean, spikes, I guess, but aside from that... And gotta be a cat. So, how do I get over this pit? Well, it doesn't hurt to be a cat, since the cat form is a bit faster than the human form. But even as a human, you can make it. And that's true of a lot of things in life. Even if you're a human, don't let that hold you back. Ah. That guy was just standing still, wasn't attacking at all. I guess I jumped directly into his sword. Probably going to want to be on the upper level to... Let's see, what's over here? I think more bellflower? Yeah. Not sure what that brings our total up to. I would know if I were paying attention. So, in here you can get stuck over by the vitality fragment if you don't jump over parts of the bridge, because you'll have taken out the entire bridge, and I think it is a little too wide to get over with just like a double jump and a air dash. Oh yeah, and that's tricky because you have to air dash at the right time. If you air dash too early, you'll bump into the wall and then just fall straight down into the spikes. So this, I suppose, is the game's way of providing challenge, even when you've got enough bellflowers and powerful enough attacks that enemies aren't much of a big deal anymore. Ah, you... Let's see... Oh! Yikes. Those little curse cuties still all over the place. I guess the closer you get to the source of the curse, the more... so it looks like we have a big moon and a small moon. And... oh, okay. And that's just a bunch of money to help you afford anything you haven't already bought. So I have 2,000 now, so if I didn't already have the pocket incensory, I would be able to afford it. And, you know, that's good news. I foresee nothing but good news from here on out. Oh no, what happened? Oh. Please, in my suffering. Yeah, that seems like a priestessy thing to do. You know, maybe a broad interpretation of priestessly duties, but yeah, like she was good to us. And the deed is done. Not passiflora. Let's see what that is. Fully restores the user's HP. A rare flower, harvested from the dried white leaf park. Ah yeah, we're up to 8 bellflowers, which is more than I need. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually you can just drop down here and... Whoa! So red. Strange little creatures. Oh. Oh, an angel. Ah. No, this is a boss fight. So, in this boss fight, this angel creature creates clones of itself. So, one is real and one is fake, and you will be punished for attacking the fake one. Which one do you think is real? What's likelier to be the real one? I actually didn't realize this before, but I guess they just keep on firing these things at you indefinitely if you don't hit either of them. Well, let's see. One of them is, like, it's... when it fires, it seems to make a different color effect. Ah, nuts. But, well, okay, let's try the one on the left. Oh! A bunch of those weird eye things come at you to show you that you were wrong. Let's try this one. Oh, I was right. By the way, arrows do not have any effect. I was right again. See, have you figured out how to tell? Well, okay. So the effect of their magic, like the color effect, is one giveaway, but even before they fire, you can tell which one it is because it is floating a little bit lower than the illusions. Presumably because it has mass. And the illusions do not, and this angel forgot to compensate for that. It's a rookie mistake, really. But this boss fight took me a really long time on the first try because I was just hitting them at random. And it can really take a long time. But if you know which one to hit, the boss doesn't actually have much HP. Oh, by the way, so that was not a boss that you have to concern yourself with, taking no damage on. It is only for bosses with health meters. That's how you know. And now that you know, let's see. I believe there's, okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of this guy, but I believe there's an ivory bug over there. I think I can see it faintly. Ah, man. Okay. Might have to turn into a cat to fit in there easily. Yeah, there we go. 18 out of 20. That's almost all of them. 18 is almost 20. Yeah, I don't know. This is not a 100% playthrough, and the reward for getting 15, I believe it's 15, is quite good. I will be showing that off. The reward for getting 20 is actually not that interesting. I'll go ahead and tell you what it is now, and I'll probably mention it again when we go and get the reward for 15. But it is... oh. Magic. It is 3 Passiflora. That thing that we just got from the mercy killing of our friend. It's 3 of those, 3 total health restores, which, if you didn't already have enough healing, that gives you plenty of healing. So, because those sorceresses are locked in those little boxes, it is the only way to actually kill them, I believe, is to use the Bachman patch. Arrows and the leaf obviously don't work. Okay. And this is the run-up to the final boss, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that if we went and confronted the queen now, we would be setting ourselves up for sort of a bad ending. And I'll show off the bad ending a little later, but for now I think I'll end the video here. The next video will be collecting some odds and ends, getting the reward from the ivory bug for one thing, fighting an optional boss for another, finally having a meaningful interaction with that imp girl who told us off in the first area of the game. It's going to be a real hoot. Do not miss it. Alright, well, that's it for now then. So subscribe if you're not subscribed, like and comment if you like what you saw, and I'll see you next time.